All right, my people, we're here to tell you, I am not leaving Connecticut. We are not leaving Connecticut. I am not leaving Connecticut. Dr. Steve Judson, is not leaving Connecticut. Okay? Now, here's what's been going on, and I've been waiting for the dust to settle and patients coming in. You all know Dr. Steve, did I say that loud enough, is not leaving Connecticut. Now, here's the deal. This is my baby, CT, Judson Family Chiropractic of Newington, is my baby. We grew this up from zero, no patients, a dream, a vision, to what you have today, which has transpired into 5 offices. We've got Life Family Chiropractic of Farmington, Avon, Portland, and Manchester, and JFC, which is the home base where our doctors come in and they train. Our patients are used to it. They trust us. They love us. Now, here's what's going on. I officially sold my house. There was no reason to keep my house. We closed on it a week ago, and right now I'm living with Dr. Lucas, and I'm going to buy a place when things chill out and keep going as we go. Now, could I sell JFC? I can make a fat bunch of change. Sell it to a company that turns this into a physical therapy, chiropractic modality, blah, blah, blah. And I could roll in a quick buck, but that's never been Judson's intention, to make a buck, but to serve the people, to love the people, right? So how am I doing this? I have a pilot. My pilots work for Delta and they work for Southwest. I hired them. I pay them weekly to fly my skinny ass back and forth to serve my people, because I see you coming in here to Judson Family Chiropractic as my people, my family. I love you. And now we've got Life Family Chiropractic, and the doctors that we nurture, and the patients that we see there, and patients that we've served here that moved on to other offices because they're closer to home. I love them. We ain't ditching you. I'm not that kind of person, people. Now, there's been rumblings, and I think there's a chiropractor out there telling people, yeah, he's leaving, whatever. I'm going nowhere, because this is my baby and I'm loyal. And I love this place. I love this place. Did I tell you I love this place? And it's what fuels my fire, and I love it. Now look, people say, is it hard? Is it hard to go back and forth? It's really not. I sit on an airplane. I watch movies. I read a book. I write books. I meet amazing people. I talk to people. It's not a big deal to me, guys. It's really not. To me, it's all about mindset, and if we've never taught you anything bigger than one, living clear, living with passion, living free. And I moved my family to Florida because it was something we were going to do eventually when the kids got older. And in light of all the garbage that's going on in society, I felt I'd rather have my kids in that energy, in that environment. And we had a place that we loved. And my kids being the athletes they are, academics that they are, we got them enrolled in an amazing school system, an amazing athletic environment with very little BS. I was going through some BS up here, and I got tired of the BS, and I wanted freedom for them. Now, I'm up here fighting the fight, every day. There's stuff that I'm doing that you'll never know about, talking to senators, talking to legislators, fighting the fight for our kids' freedom. Because there's things that are going on that I 100% do not agree on. And granted, look, I lost patients because of my belief system. Patients that I loved for years, and I still love them, that left me because of my belief system and their belief system. But you know what? That's what freedom's all about. But I also had the freedom to say, you know what? I don't want people dictating the outcome of my children's lives, so I lifted them up and put them in a different place, and I fly back and forth every week to them. Now, here's the major vision. We've got our offices all running up here thriving. We opened up a new office in Manchester with Dr. Zach in the middle of the pandemic. In the middle of it. And he's serving people, loving people. We just did an amazing talk together at a big mental health organization out in Manchester, and these people were incredible and how we'll be able to serve them and help them. And now tonight I get on a plane and I'll land in Sarasota, Florida, and I'm going to spend the weekend with my kids and love on them. And they've been busy all week in school and practice, etc. And how do we do this? I have a kick-ass wife. I have an amazing wife that's very supportive, right? And we have a vision together. And at the end of the day, the outcome is to live by a different standard and to live free. Live with passion, live clear. So the bigger vision is we will be opening offices in Florida. We will bring doctors up here to JFC to train and to learn our way, to learn our systems, to learn everything we've done with you to help your lives thrive, and the thousands of people, the tens of thousands of people that have come through these walls and have been loyal to the process and transforming their life. We are not letting that go, and we're not handing it over to anybody, people. I'm not that guy. So you can share this with all your people and all the ones that are kind of gossiping and talking their stuff, and let them know I love them, okay? Let them know I love them, but we're here, baby. We're all in. We're all in. And we have an amazing team. We got Dr. Lucas now, right, who's just one of my best friends, who's an amazing chiropractor, one of the greatest chiropractors in the world, has amazing experience, has traveled the world. We've done mission trips together. Guys, you're not getting that anywhere in the country in chiropractic. You are not. And I share that with love. You are not getting that anywhere in the country. And then we have doctors coming in like Dr. Adelise that are training and finding her way and learning, who's turning into an amazing chiropractor. She's already got the big heart and love, and now she's learning how to work with people and adjust and take care of people. That's what I thrive on. That's what I love, is teaching what we do and sharing our patients with people and letting them experience it and grow. And then when they're ready, they could go off and start their own practice, or like we've done with others, we'll put them in practice and we'll run a practice with them. And they have me behind them 110%. And my partner, Dr. Michael Costa, who runs the office out of Avon, Connecticut. So, I'm here to tell you, listen, guys, in life, we have decisions to make, right? And I've always felt that if you're chasing the buck, it doesn't make you a great person. I could have done at a young age, one of my father's best friends had a seat on the stock exchange. You walk into that making 200, 250 grand a year, I would have been making a lot of money fast, and I turned it away. And at the time, I didn't know why. It was a gut feeling. It was a feeling. It was a voice within me telling me that wasn't for me. It's not something I wanted to do. So I didn't do it. And then I met my wife, and I ended up in Connecticut. And we had no money, renting a 400 square foot space. And you know what? The place was a dump. I knew it. The parking lot was all dirt, but I was so grateful for that space. But I had so much passion, I knew my outcome wasn't dictated by that space. It wasn't dictated by the dirt parking lot. That when it rained, it was a lake. People had to jump on their hood of the car to come in. And they did it. The place was so small. We were seeing so many people in this little space. They would eat dinner on the front porch. Not one person said anything about the walls. Or our little waiting room, which was part of just the main office, had a little old love seat that Tammy and I had. I still have it here at JFC because I always carried it with us. This is our third office space. As we grew, we went from the 400 to about 1,000, which I loved. That space was awesome. To now this building, which is about 10,000 square feet, and we're able to serve the masses. But that couch sits in the back there, so I look at it every day not to forget where we came from. I get a lot of young chiropractors that'll come in and say, I want to be an entrepreneur. I want to be a businessman. I don't want to work for anybody. Well, I'll pull up and I'll park in my spot, and I look at the building, and I'm grateful, and I thank God. I'm like, you're my boss, bro. And I work for you, which is why I work hard. To date, I've lost 97 pounds, and I look at the journey I've been on, is I had to prepare my vessel greater than I ever did before for this new journey that I'm on. I got more energy. Guys, I'm 53 this month. November 19th is my birthday, and I expect a lot of love because it makes me feel good. I love my birthday. I'm trying to get it so they make it a national holiday. However, I went through that grind of serving and 5 kids and going, and I got a little bit out of my own way in the process and became a fat bastard. But I had a big heart and I made fat look good. But I'm here to tell you, no more. And as I made that decision last summer, was before the idea of the move, etc., now I look like this fitness, this level, this way, this energy was preparing me for the next level. See, my standards have gone to a whole new level. Coming here, I have expectations. I'm not the chiropractor that's like, drop in when you don't feel good. I'm going to charge you top dollar. I care about you enough to know that you should have your Atlas checked every single week for the rest of your life. But if you choose not to, I love you anyway. But my job is to try to educate you the best I can so that you can wake up, find your spirit, find your passion in life, live clear, and be free. See, when you're free and you think clear and you're free, you're able to make decisions for yourself that will transform your life. So one of the things we're going to do is we're going to start a program. It's going to be called Awoke. This has been heavy on my heart for about a year now. Where we're going to teach people these principles that I teach to all my friends and patients and doctors. But the problem is, who's your audience? The audience is everybody. It's just whatever level you're at is meeting you at the level, like we've been doing with the tens of thousands of patients that come to these doors. Where are they at? What's the outcome? And what do they really, truly need for them? And they decide that. So what's Awoke going to be? We're going to teach how to wake the flip up. How to connect to your spirit, to go from the brain, the mind, from overthinking, the stress, to connecting to your spirit where you wake up and find your passion, purpose in life, and now you're free. We'll teach financial freedom, debt freedom, physical freedom, spiritual freedom, how to meditate, how to digest this world in a way that you own it and the world doesn't own you. And you think me like retiring and moving my big butt to Florida and just chilling out on the beach is going to accomplish any of that? Guys, I'm just getting started. I'm halfway through my life, right? But this here is my home. And I'm pointing here because we built this little studio at JFC. If you've been here in the past, it's where we used to do our orientations. And then the governor said we weren't allowed to do orientations. We weren't allowed to meet in public. We weren't. So how are we going to get to the people? So we built a studio. And we do things like this. I never thought I would do things like this. I would never want to be in front of the camera. I never, guess what? Blowing shit up. For you, for your family, for your friends. So here's the thing we need. We need input on how we could serve you better, because we're going to create a program where virtually we'll be doing modules of classes to teach and educate. Whether it's fitness, weight loss, it's all going to tie back to living clear, guys. Because that's what Wake Up Humans is all about, living clear. Getting that Atlas checked on a regular basis, and now the rest of your life falls into place. And when you become awoke, watch out, world. And listen, one of the toughest things you go through is your relationships are going to change. Your friendships are going to change, unless you bring them on the journey with you, which is why we're going to do this. And they can sign up and do the modules as well. Okay? And then we're going to build a team of people where we could check in with each other. And perhaps that looks like a private Facebook group where we're constantly connecting and questions and people helping. And then we can connect and meet together. I'd love to get people on a plane coming to DE with me, meeting all my friends and getting up there and jamming. And that could be like where we meet up 2-3 times a year, 4 times a year in person, and we hang out. And I introduce you to people and you connect on a higher level. See, this is where we make pivotal changes in our own life, in our community, our friendships, our families, etc. And talking with the mental health community, realizing we really got to step out bigger and better than ever. And Judson retiring and selling off things and doing, that's not going to do it, man. No, I got to go bigger. And I got to go bigger by getting smaller, getting healthier, having more energy, waking up earlier, getting to the gym every morning, praying harder, meditating harder, fasting more, studying more, reading more, asking more questions. If you can't feel the energy now, man. So here's my thing. If you're all in, give me a thumbs up, baby. And we'll be connecting with you, and Michelle will be connecting with you, and we're going to make this thing happen. You know, it starts as an idea, then it becomes a vision. I could start to see it. And then God starts putting the people in your life, and now people have been asking for it. And now we just got to learn how to do it. We just got to learn how to put the pieces in place, so now it's reproducible. And just like this whole thing started with Wake Up Humans, the book was an idea. It was stories. It was conversations. And then Atlas adjusted, and now we've got the backpack, which will be coming out soon. We're designing the cover. I'm having a hard time with this cover, man. And now the podcasts. You know, this video live, we're doing a Facebook Live now, is also being recorded. I got this big camera in front of me that's going to go on our YouTube channel. If you haven't gone to our YouTube channel yet, at Dr. Steve Judson on YouTube, check it out. Follow us on Instagram. Get engaged. Ask questions. Where are you at? You want to make changes? You want to raise your standard? If I don't have a suggestion or an answer, I know people that will, and I will connect you, and I will be connecting us with people that could share with this, and they're all around the world. And the beauty of what's happened with this whole world and what we're living in is it's created ways for us to stay connected. Zoom and things like that, and Facebook Lives, and we've had to adapt to grow. So we're going to grow together, and we're going to create this network of people that are going to improve lives. And it's also going to help you, that person on the right of you that's maybe down or doubtful or doesn't believe, has a chance to plug in and wake them up. Because when those around you become awoken, watch out. Now, I got people on this Facebook Live. I got this phone sideways, so I don't know if I can read it too well. So let me take a look here real quick, gang. I'm reading sideways. We love you, very special. Ruth, I love you, girl. Ruth here moved over to our Portland office, which is a blessing. It's closer to home. I love it. Kate, what's up, girl? Kate Nichols, good to see you. Grandma, Diane Cook. Let me tell you about Grandma. My grandma's badass. My mother-in-law. She's a grandma, so she's no like youngin', but she's freaking young. She's kick-ass, and I'm getting texts. We have a family text with Grandma on it, and my kids are wishing her luck on her job interview today. Now, Grandma's like in her 60s, man. She used to own, if you guys don't know, she was part owner of Elmer's. She was like Coyote Ugly. She had like the top college bar in the state, and then woke up one day and said, all right, I'm done, sold her portion, and became a nurse. And she's down in Florida now, and she's got this nursing job, and she's looking to make a transition. So she's going for an interview today. And I've got my kids. Good luck, Grandma. And they were doing her hair yesterday and plucking her eyebrows. That's freaking family, man. And that's another reason why I moved my family to Florida, is to be around family. Grandma shows up at the football games with Kane's jersey on, a cowbell and horns, and freaking family. And I love Grandma, right? Because she's family. We're very fortunate to have that. I didn't have a grandma really growing up. When we were younger, maybe a little bit, then it disappeared. But we've got that experience. I love it. And we got Lou. I don't know if we call him Uncle Lou or Grandpa Lou or what we call him, but we love Lou. Who's here? Open an office on the shoreline. Yeah, Kate. Kate, I'm on it. Kate, you have a car, though, right? You got a car. You could drive. You can get to one of our offices. We got an office in Portland, but I want to open an Old Saybrook Clinton, so that's going to happen, okay? We will be opening up in one of those areas, absolutely. Beata's amazing. We're going to be doing, Beata did a podcast with us. You want to listen to that? It was about 4 months ago. You want to listen to her podcast. And one of the things we're starting to do, and for those of you that are listening, is to help educate more people as part of this Awoke movement, is we're going to be doing video testimonials where you could come in this room, you could see behind the scenes, and you could get in front of the camera, and Michelle will help you out and coach you. In 2 minutes, 3 minutes, share your story. How getting clear awoke you. How you woke up and how your life changed. And this will go out to the world. It's going out to the world because we're taking massive action to teach people what living clear does. Right? Because that's what Wake Up Humans. That's what Judson has learned in his entire life. And you know what? We're going to blow this shit up to educate people, and I need your help because results speak louder than words. And we get results. And there's people like Beata that she lives in the field, man. And she's amazing. And she woke up. And her family's amazing. We're going to share her story. So what you guys could do is when you come in and say, hey, I want to sign up and do a video. And we could do it anytime during the day. Michelle, we could be out there adjusting. She'll bring you in this room. And you just get up there and share from your heart. Because there's people out there that are scared, or they don't believe, or they had a bad experience. We see that all the time. They had a bad experience. And they'll bring their kids in here, but they're like, well, I'm going to wait because I had a bad experience. A woman said it yesterday. I'm scared. So I'm like, oh, so let's throw your kids into the lion's den, and let's see what happens to them. And she laughs. I said, look, we don't have to be in there cranking on you. The adjustment could be gentle. So she's starting up care today, actually, which is pretty cool. I love it. Who else we got here? Beth Frosh. What's up, Tiger? Another kick-ass chiropractor. You see, you guys come to DE. I'll get you around people like this Beth Frosh, who's on here listening right now, and you sit and break bread with her. Have a cup of coffee. Talk. You never know what you're going to learn from the people around you. And, man, I know freaking amazing people. I know amazing people. Jilly Bean, I love you. This girl, Jilly Bean, is taking care of her mom. Her mom's one of the most loving, nurturing women, is a nurse, and she's going through a lot of health challenges right now. And Jilly is committed to her mom. She's not just throwing her away, forgetting about her. She's pouring energy into her and love. And, you know, Mary Palumbo, you know I love you. You're absolutely amazing. So, who's this? Emdrian Sky, what's up, kid? How are you, Mai? So, guys, look, I just want to let people know, because I know the ramblings are out there. Is Dr. Steve leaving? And, honestly, most people wouldn't know what I was doing if my wife didn't post stuff on social media, because I don't post a lot of stuff on social media. Now I'm starting to do it because it's like the cat's out of the hat. I'm a pretty private guy. But, Tammy loves social media and she's fired up. And people say, how's Tammy doing? Tammy's amazing. She's perfect. She's awesome. She's rocking it. She's healthy. She's happy. She's relaxed. She left a lot of shit behind, a lot of baggage that she was carrying. We just got disconnected from Facebook there for a minute. What I'm telling people is most people wouldn't know we had moved if it wasn't for social media and my wife posted pictures, because I think she was so fired up she couldn't hold herself back. Me, I'm a private person. Most people wouldn't even know, right? Because I'll dip out tonight. It's Thursday night. I'll jump on a plane at 6:30. I'm not telling you. I'm a private guy. It's kind of cool. It's kind of like 007 stuff. But, Tammy's doing amazing, and she's left a lot of BS behind here in this state, a lot of garbage. A lot of people that were leeching off of her and constantly fighting for people and just trying to help them and serve them. They just didn't get it, man. And now it's like she's down there in this crew of people, these women that she's connected to, and the love and the compassion, like-minded people has been great for her, and she's just awesome. She's just awesome. Her CrossFit's still rocking. People are asking about the CrossFit. It's growing. We have an amazing family that's become partners in it, and our lead coach, Jason, is awesome, guys. You want a badass man. I said to her about a year and a half ago, you need a guy who this is his life, but his dream is to open one. And maybe he doesn't have the means to do it. And this guy walked in during this whole thing going on in the world, and that was him. And he's back there pouring his heart and soul into the people. And it's great to see him express himself and give amazing following, coaching, leadership to the people. Because the CrossFit was a dream. Well, it wasn't really a dream of Tammy's. It was something that manifested itself. And we always laughed. It was like the people coming in were hurting souls and people that were lost in life, and it became a loving, nurturing place. Not a place to how much can you deadlift, and we're going to crush it, and we're going to kill you, and I'm going to the games. But now it's become a place for both, and especially with this guy, Jason, who missed the CrossFit Games by very little this past year. And then now he's getting adjusted. He's got a clear atlas. So Jason's going to be going to the games next year. I'll mark my word on that, baby. I'm saying it right now. So, all right, gang. So here's the deal. Let's start getting involved. We're going to put together this program. It's almost complete, of Awoke, which is going to be modules that you'll sign up for. And then we'll do lives like this where we're teaching. We'll have recordings. We'll have a platform for you to go to and learn. And then if you have friends that want to get involved, because one of the biggest decisions is I could go out there and just teach chiropractors practice stuff, but I want to teach humans life and how to thrive in life and how to kill it in life and how to be healthier from the mind, body, spirit, right? And I like to say spirit, mind, body. I think we mixed it up. I'm going to make a video right now. When they say mind, body, spirit, why are we starting with the mind? Because if your spirit is leading the way, your mind's going to be clear, right? And then your body follows suit because you're making better decisions. So you have any questions, you want to be involved, go ahead and comment. Whether it's on YouTube. If you're not on YouTube, you're watching us on Facebook Live, go check it out right now at Dr. Steve Judson. Instagram is a great place to follow us at Dr. Steve Judson, and we'll connect. And then if you have suggestions, people have been sending me suggestions. Can I teach this? They have questions about this. Can I do that? And I've been doing a lot of phone call consulting stuff, but it's tough to do one person at a time, so we're going to put groups together. And then if you have any expertise and things you want to share, we'll put you in front of people to teach, because it ain't about me, it's about all of us, and that's where we are now, baby. So live with passion, live clear, live free. I love you all, and there ain't nothing you can do about it. And Dr. Steve is going nowhere. JSC is thriving, and we're killing it, and we're staying here to the day I die. And when I die, I want like an Elvis funeral. I want him to shut shit down, because there's so many cars and people on the side of the road. I'm going to watch from heaven and be like, my man, we did it right. I love you. The legacy is there. JFC's going nowhere, especially when my kids chiropractic college, they graduate, they'll be here too. Love and appreciate you all.